Welcome back to this Badminton Bonanza, day 2 in St Jacob's Halle. You're in the company of Paul Hand. And big thank you to Charmaine Reed, who does such a great job with those first 6 matches. We've got another 6 for you. Up next, it's mixed doubles. After the Ratchanok-Intanon win, this is what we've got. We've got Champun Sung and Goh-Liu Ying of Malaysia taking on Joshua HURLBURT-YU and Josephine Wu of Canada in the mixed doubles. 4 mixed doubles, 2 women's singles for you this afternoon. So a very generous order of play. The 3rd seed in mixed doubles, Watanabe and Higashino, taking on a couple of young, talented Indonesians ranked 17th in the world. That should be a cracker. And then Sung Ji-hyun, who's been out for so long with injury. She's back, the 10th seed. The Adcocks as well, the 11th seeds in mixed doubles. And then the 10th seeds in mixed doubles. And then Sabrina Jacquet, home hero, taking on her Dutch opponent in women's singles. So that's what we've got. Plenty lined up for you today. Mixed doubles up next. Champun Sung and Goh-Liu Ying of Malaysia, taking on 2 Canadians, ranked 36 in the world, Hurlburt and Wu. From the bottom of the top half of the draw,
Goh-Liu Ying, and from Canada, Joshua HURLBURT-YU.
the court is ready, and our athletes just shortly to be making their way out. There they are on court, the Canadians, as we speak. Off their career high ranking of 36 in the world, and these 2, the Olympic silver medalists. 2 titles this year, 4 semi-finals for the team in blue. They are imposing on a mixed doubles court, there's no doubting that. Champun Sung very, very quick around the mid-court. First glimpse there of Joshua HURLBURT-YU as the warm-up begins. Champun Sung, 5'9", 31 years old these days, a man of vast experience. The team ranked 5th and seeded 5th in this mixed doubles event. The Malaysians have been as high as 3rd in the world back in November 3 years ago, 2016, born in Penang. And that was alongside his partner we'll be seeing any second now, Goh-Liu Ying. But they twin so nicely together. There she is, just a year younger, but such vast experience, the 2 Malaysians, having forayed deep in Rio 2016 to that runner-up position. It's been a good year this season for them. 4 semi-finals, 2 titles, 5 quarter-finals as well, and they had to bye on the back of what has been a good year, good calendar year of results, consequently a decent seeding for them. They started the year very brightly, winning the Thai Masters, twice in a row, that is, down there. They won in Auckland as well, the New Zealand Open, but on to their opponents, a pair of 24-year-olds. This man born in Scarborough, but residing in Edmonton these days. Off that career high ranking, so doing a lot of things very, very well, the Canadians. And they've played 34 matches this year, won 24, lost 10. Won a couple of titles at the back end of last season, and another semi-final as well. There's Josephine Wu, Edmonton born and bred. 1.68 meters. Yeah, a couple of quarterfinals, the Orleans Masters, the Canadian Open as well this year. And they came here on the back of a second round showing at the Hyderabad Open. Yesterday, they beat the McGees from Ireland. That was in straight games, 21-17, 21-13, just over half an hour needed. That was out on court 3, as we say hello to our umpire, Kelly Hoare, for the match, I should say. And the service judge, Hu from China. So our second mixed doubles offering today then, Chang and Ng of Hong Kong came through against the Danes. First match out on this TV court 2. It's all happening. 48 matches over 4 courts today. Second round action will continue tomorrow as well. It's a big hall, this one, 9,000 capacity. Minimal drift, pretty much idyllic playing conditions, really. So can the Canadians trouble these seeds? Yesterday, nothing immediately jumps to mind, any really major upsets. Will this be one of the first?
Ying to serve to Joshua HURLBURT-YU. Love all.
Second round mixed doubles action just about to get underway, featuring the Olympic silver medalists. Ying to get us going.
Service over. 1-love. Out. Service over. 1-all. One. Service over.
Well, the Canadians holding their own, I guess you'd say, from the offing here. 30 world ranking points between these two teams. Oh, nicely done. Holding her ground at the net there.
3-2.
Liu Ying. That's what good mixed doubles is all about, trying to intervene at the net, get busy and get in the face of your opponents as quickly as you can.
Service over. 3-all.
Just spilt over the back line there, but good proactive play from Zhou Wu.
3.
So good with the flat hard drives, the Malaysians.
6-3.
Starting to break away now and settle. Remember, they had the bye, so they haven't actually played a live match here on site. And that's the advantage that the underdogs have in having played one.
Seven, 3.
Doing a good job, isn't she? In the front court, really imposing from the off, using all of her experience to get in the face of the opposing team.
Service over. 4-8.
I do like the on-court demeanour of Joshua HURLBURT-YU. He's pretty chilled. Looks confident. And his partner trying desperately to intervene and take time away from the opposing team.
Service over. 5-9. Service over. 10-5.
Well, they've won 5 out of the last 6, the Malaysians. Looking rampant right now. Approaching the turn. A little too greedy there, though, in spreading the shuttle.
Service over. 6-10. Service fault called too high. Service over. 11-6. Interval.
Well, what with the service fault is Chan and Go that head to the mid-game interval with a slender advantage of 5 points after 5 minutes played out here on 2.
Related to that, you have to just be ready for him, his counters. Every time you snap it down, it's coming flat into these funny positions.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
A little bit harder to pressure her a bit more. Right now, you're playing just with her. Make it a bit faster. Challenge her along the way.
Well, you might have heard the Canadian coach there just wanting the Canadian female to challenge Go Liu Ying a little bit more at net. Stand up to her, make your presence felt kind of chat.
11-6. Play. Service over. 7-11.
That's imposing from Chan. So strong overhead, so sprightly with his movement, so good in the mid-court as well normally. And no exception today. They keep their 5-point buffer here, the 5th seeds. They'll find that very comforting at this stage. Mixing the smash lines and speeds.
7. Service over.
Well, already these two had generated an earlier run of 5 consecutive points, and that really has sort of bolstered their confidence, and they're up and running now. Their campaign is alive and kicking, and you would imagine that the Canadians will have their work cut out. That's just wide, not by far.
Service over. 14-8.
He's a pole vaulter build, this lad, isn't he? Very lean. And power laden as well.
Service over. 9-14.
He's a little upset with himself, understandably there. Just trying to spread the court, change the look a little here. Good idea. Just missing the drop.
Service over. 15-10.
But everything from the fifth seeds, as always, done with such intent and purpose. Well, for the Canadians, it's all about just trying to activate Josephine Wu in the front court a little bit more. Beautiful.
Service over. 11-16.
Well, that was a terrific point by the Canadian duo there, just keeping their foot to the floor throughout, mixing the smashes up very nicely, very composed. I've been impressed. He's got furious power overhead when he needs it. That was a little snatchy.
Service over. 17-12.
So again, the Malaysians armed with a 5-point buffer.
Eighteen, 12.
Again, just an illustration of the power of the Canadian man.
13-18.
Setting sail for putting themselves halfway home, the fifth seeds here. Still a 5-point cushion. Oh, she's been brilliant, hasn't she, in the front court. Very, very quick, rack it up at all times. Alert, hunting the shuttle. Terrific job, look at this. Mixing the lines of attack and finding the hole on the court there nicely.
Service over. 14-19.
A few unforced errors from them, though. Not utterly convincing. Bound to be first match. Well, all four players totally dialed in that rally.
15-19.
That'll do Josephine Wu's confidence the world of good. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Drop like a stone. Wonderful.
19.
Straight net shot. Found it. Good smash.
Service over.
She's been menacing from the off, hasn't she?
Game point.
Utterly trusting her abilities in the front court. 4 game points for Chan and Go.
Service over. 17-20.
A guttural roar of approval from the tall,
18,
imposing
20.
Canadian. He was quick to close here, read that very quickly and kept the racket up as well if there were to be a response. 2 game points saved. But not a third. Chan Pun-soon and Goh Liu-ying not to be denied that opening game.
21-18.
It was a 12-minute game in the end, but coming through 21-18 on the miscue from HURLBURT-YU.
这个球不要慢下来，你 normal 速度打它还是很重的。然后这个你拿快，如果你要直线就直接打，如果你要变位，你停一下，你变一点。你要停的，你要变一点。你要直线的，然后你要烧它，直接啪，它就吃不到的。哦，就防守那边是，你要挑那感觉，你防守哪一种感觉？哦 ，OK 啊。
Clearly in that game, I mean this game, so you want to make sure we're ready to go.
All their serve returns are a lot harder now. Like they've started pushing a lot harder, so you need to make sure if you're going to get that back up a lot more and be a lot more ready for this round the head side.
Or I can move it in a bit so I'm not getting her shot.
For that, yeah, she, especially on the odd side, she's waiting forehand, so serve across, force her backhand.
Yeah, I was going to say mix up to
Show me straight
Get the patience on that attack. I mean, how many points did you get on the half smashes and yangles?
Exactly.
Keep using those.
Yeah.
Okay.
because they're holding back for the full smash, right?
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Josh.
Well, it was an encouraging game for the Canadians. And a very respectable opening scoreline of 21-18. Here we go then at the start of game 2 upcoming.
Second game.
Canadians played very well with the half smashes and angles
Love all.
overhead from the
Play.
tall HURLBURT-YU. Well, that'll give the Malaysians something to think about. Trying to set the tone early there. A little bit of a grimace from Goh Liu-ying.
Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1.
Well, it's in your face badminton from the young
Service over.
Canadian pairing.
2-all.
Just snatching that last shot. Chan Pun-soon there, unleashing the fury on that body smash. Towards his opposite number. Super play. Jo Woo really is getting into this now. This is encouraging.
3-all.
And she's standing up to Goh Liu-ying a little bit more, which bodes well for the Canadians. And he's using his raw power and varying those smash lines beautifully.
4-3.
Tall, rangy, sinewy, lean. Chan thought that was going wide. His judgment. Lovely flick serve to set the point up from Josephine Wu.
5-3. Out.
She was doing such a good
Service
job
over.
temporarily of keeping Go away from that front
4-5.
court. Terrific flick serve from Chan.
5-all.
Very disguised. Just lost it in the lights a little bit by the reaction. Both teams just trying to activate their front court player who's attempting to encroach forward at the earliest opportunity. Well, there's just been a few too many of those, hasn't there? You know, they've done well, they've set the tone nicely for the point, but just the unforced errors. Whether that's because they're playing at a very, very high tempo out here. Perhaps the Canadians aren't as used to it as the fifth seeds who live at this level all the time. Well done. Very well played.
Service over. 6,
And you can see
7.
the Canadian camp are delighted with how their charges are playing right now.
Service over. 8-6.
But the team in dark blue have so much experience to draw on. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of luck there. He holds his racket head up in apology momentarily. Would he do it again? You know he would if he had the chance. Look at this, beautiful backhand return, and that round head just got a little lucky. I think it rattled off the side of the frame. Yes, well done. Insistent, clever with the smash direction as well. The liftaways were getting shorter and shorter, and in the end, the last one got what it deserved. Speed through the mid-court is supreme, Chan Pung-sun.
10-7.
And she, Goh-Liu Ying, is excellent at opening up the opponent's court, playing with angle, taking the pace out a lot of the time. Defense has improved a lot as well. That might have been going, you know.
11-7.
Yeah, she looks down.
Interval.
So a similar look to the first game, 11-7, the Malaysian fifth seeds bossing this second game as they did the first.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Yeah, keep it up, guys. Patience, guys. Patience.
Just heard the Canadian coaches, just sort of patience, patience. You know, you get in the upper hand. Let's not pull the trigger too early in the point, was the kind of inference.
11-7.
They've often won the battle at the net in the second game. But it's about getting it together simultaneously. And though they've had momentum in several points, it's about putting a lid on them more often. That's nice.
Service over.
Firm and decisive at the net.
8-11.
Her confidence building, Jo Woo.
Play.
Very nice. Taking the pace out of that one.
9-11.
So is this where the fight back begins? A couple of consecutive Canadian points here on 2.
Service over. 12-9.
Again, just a little too keen to try and get the point to bed. Hence, over-pressing, the error came, as it did there from GOH.
10-12.
Well, it's a much tighter second game. That bodes well for the Canadians. They're still within touching distance here. Really well played. Roaring away confidently off the career high ranking of 35th in the world. Moving the right way. Well, their graph is upwards in this match, the Canadians.
13-11.
Can they keep it going? Really challenging the 5th seeds in the second game. This is encouraging.
Play.
Having beaten the McGees from Ireland yesterday in 31 minutes, they have
12-13.
taken a lot from that out on court 3. Oh, he's so powerful, isn't he? Around that sort of mid-court area.
Service over.
Champun-Sun,
14-12.
31-year-old, the oldest man on court. He's very explosive, changing the speeds, but the direction remained constantly towards this player, Josephine Wu. Merciless. Nice. How's that for a lovely little block?
15-12.
Superb. Bold and insistent around the net. Impenetrable, like a wall.
13-15.
Confident she was here, Jo Wu. Still only 2 points in this second game. That's gorgeous, isn't it? She's just growing in stature out here by the minute.
15.
And he's got so much power as well as disguise. They twin nicely together. Malaysians will be getting a little tighter around now, you'd imagine. Brilliant, superb. He was unleashing the fury with the smashes. Josephine Wu here, watch the finish. Look at that. Lovely. So, deadlock in game 2. Now the crowd will be lusting for this one to go on. Now, can these two, the Olympic silver medalists, dig deep and find another look, a different response? And there she came to the party, just in time.
16-15.
searing.
Service over.
Absolutely
16.
battered that smash right into the body of Chan. Yeah, just a little too short. The lift away from Goh-Liu Ying. And the Canadians again causing trouble out here on 2. Mixing their attack lines beautifully. Positive fist pumping in the face of the Malaysians right now. Momentarily looking like they're the 5th seeds. Now then, they break to the front for the first time in this game. Can they continue?
Josh on court. Seventeen, 16.
They know they've got to get the upper hand quickly in the point. And they've been doing just that. Super serve.
18, 16.
Impressive response from these two 24-year-olds, having trailed the opening game. A heady 2-point lead. How's your defense? Rock solid from Chan.
17.
Under scoreboard
18.
pressure as well. He holds firm. The Canadians threw everything over the net right there.
Josephine. Play.
Oh, I thought there was a pretty good flat hard drive of Chan there, but
Service over.
HURLBUT-YU
17.
lightning quick. Arsidan from Goh-Liu Ying.
Service over. 18, 19. 10.
Look how proactive this is. Wonderful. Canadians being asked some very tough questions now with their lead. Oh, it's brilliant. Twinning very, very efficiently again.
Service over.
The Canadian duo.
20. Game point.
God, who'd have
18.
thought this? Joshua HURLBUT-YU and Josephine Wu with a couple of game point opportunities to take this match deep. What a brilliant point that was. The Malaysians holding their nerve in the end.
19, 20.
Terrific play from both teams.
Okay.
Momentarily getting a breather for a change of shuttle. Now a 2-point lead, just down to 1 point. The Malaysians nibbling at the heels of the much improved Canadians off their career high ranking of 35. Still the Canadians, the Maple Leafs, with a game point. Pulverizing smash from HURLBUT-YU. They secure the second game. 21 points to 19. We go on show court 2. We're going to be treated to a third and deciding game here in this second round mixed.
backing up and then those blocks are because you back up. So remember that, right? Just patience, variety. Got one over here.
A lot of the drive counters are always coming around the head, so just keep making sure when you push down the sword, waiting like this. Yeah. And all the other times when you're in the position, sometimes actually the net is totally open. Instead of driving from here or lifting, just walk up. Yeah, she's backing up a lot, right? So she's worried about that, so that's open. But the first prep.
打回自己球，重回自己节奏。OK， 啊，把剑放那边，你不抢啊就好了，没事在那边打，会晃你的时候，对啊，不用，你现在是差我，就算我一打你这里啊，你往上你看他动作，看他在这边看吧。
20 seconds.
Well, the fifth seed's under threat here by two standout Canadians that are really bringing it today. Buoyed by the win over the Irish yesterday. These two are 35 in the world, two 24-year-olds. Really turning it on. They've been impressive and twinned beautifully in that last game. Can they continue on that winning theme as we start the decider here on show court 2?
Service over. 1-love.
Decisive from Go. Well watched from Go Liu-ying there. That was a sort of half smash, and she managed to do quite a lot with it in response. Good body language from both teams. A lot of contact, high fives, just gestures to each other positively. That's what it's all about in these kind of crunch, decisive third games. Offering all the support you can, particularly when your partner's trying to be proactive and do their very utmost to either set you up or try and get the upper hand any which way you can in the point. Go Liu-ying is just a sort of shuttle magnet at the net. She reads the play very, very quickly. There she is, looking utterly focused. Well, they might pay a heavy price for that service error. Nicely done. Oh, yeah, it was good.
4-1.
It was the roar from Chan that made it sound a little bit like an out call, but it wasn't. It was well in the end. Wonderful twinning from the Malaysians. Crunching forward so early, playing from above the tape at any opportunity. Oh, that's nice. Josephine Wu spreading the court effectively.
2-4.
Superb, she's at it again.
Service over. 5-2.
And you do sense the Malaysians to reinstate their authority here, needed, as they've done so, to get off to a flyer.
Service over. 3-5.
Oh, that's well intervened from Josephine Wu.
4-5.
Got the early read on the play there and crunched it assertively. Well, misjudgment from Chan Pung-sun.
5-0.
Well, they just missed that now.
Joshua Wu,
First challenge of the match, isn't it?
called out.
Going upstairs then for the electronic review. What will it conclude? Hawkeye, the cogs turning upstairs. Yeah, quite a long way out in the end.
Unsuccessful.
Great
One
call
challenge
from the
remaining.
lines judge.
Service over.
So just the
6-5.
one challenge remaining for HURLBURT-YU as it reads on the scoreboard.
Play.
She did really well, didn't she? Apart from that last shot.
7-5.
So alert to the flick serve from Chan. So the run of Canadian points stopped at 3. And the Malaysians back with 2 consecutive points of their own here. Can they build and accelerate away? The Canadians. That's a lovely straight drop just to change it up from the oldest man on court.
5. Stay on court.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So strong in that mid-court again, isn't he? And when Goh Liu Ying pushes forward, he does the same as well and makes his presence felt, backing her up. Oh, nice. Good response to a tricky serve. Backpedaling really quickly there. HURLBURT-YU, for a tall lad, moves well. Well, they're still in touch. Well, the all-important three-point lead to squeeze the opponents has dissipated a little. Malaysians communicating. Very clear on what they want to do to move ahead.
Service over. 10-7. Service over. 8-10.
They're getting a lot of positive, concise messages from their camp behind the court, the Canadians. Seems to be keeping them buoyant in this decisive game. Oh, but they can ill afford those kind of serves.
Interval. Change ends.
And as they did in the opening game, it's the Malaysians, Chan and Goh, who break to the front with an 11-8 mini advantage in the decider.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Canada, thank you, coaches. Josephine.
Let's go.
Service returns are still pushing. Be ready for those. Be ready.
Good firm umpiring from Kelly Hoare. No nonsense.
Josh.
So the 5th seeds out first. That won't do, will it?
11-8. Play. Service over. 9-11. Service over. 12-9.
Well, if they could just cut out those odd unforced errors, the Canadians would be all over this, but that's what it's all about. The margins in badminton, as we know, so minimal. And at the moment, the experience of the Olympic silver medalists is serving them well.
Out. Service over. 10-13.
Well, he almost turned it around single-handedly.
Service over. 14-10.
Good defense there from the tallest man on court, but buckling in the end. 4-point cushion for the 5th seeds now.
Out. Service over. 11-14.
Oh, that's nice. That is just so experienced. Finding
15,
the hole on the court there, GOH. Look at this. So aware. Running out of time, these two, but at least they can smile and enjoy their moments on show court 2. It's been a good, solid performance for them, but they've got a lot of work to do now. The Malaysians, you sense, with the match on their racket now with this 5-point cushion, but still 5 points away. Is there any more music to come from the Canadians?
16-11.
Is he going to unleash the man in your picture, that monster smash that can blow holes in most defences?
Service over. 12-16.
Superb from the mid-court.
Service over.
Dictating terms really professionally was Chan there.
12.
It was a blur of speed across to that one. But win, lose or draw, the Canadians have acquitted themselves really well against the world number 5s. Liu Ying just
18,
all over
12.
the net like a blanket there, closing that down so quickly. Look at this. Beg your pardon, it was Chan. That's a big hit.
Service over.
Well, it's not
13,
unassailable. It can be
18.
turned around from here. We've seen it often before. Bit of a hospital pass there from Champun-soon. Two in a row
14,
for HURLBURT-YU
18.
and Wu.
Play. Service over. 19-14. Service over. 15-19.
He really does have a big court presence. Josh HURLBURT-YU. Well done. And I tell you what, the future's bright for these two, there's no doubting that. Up against the world number 5s, acquitting themselves really, really well. Any lesser teams, and you would imagine they would have savaged them. This has been a tough draw for
10.
these two. And they're only 3 points shy. But they're running out of time. Oh, brilliant. Ghostly speed from the Malaysians, keeping on the front foot, unperturbed, and winning the contest of flat hard drives in the end. Look at this. Supreme.
20, match point, 16.
4 match points for Goh and Chan.
Game.
A brilliant match. Really watchable mixed doubles, that one. Having gone the distance, Champun-soon and Goh Liu Ying of Malaysia, the 5th seeds, find a way through, but had to dig really deep and go to the trenches today. It was a tough ask against a very, very exciting
Match
and
won
talented
by
Canadian team.
Goh Liu Ying, 21-18, 19-21, 21-16.
A match that lasted 52 minutes of high quality. The Canadians coming through, the Malaysians coming through in the end, 21-18, 19-21, 21-16, 52 minutes. They'll be really pleased with that. And it's nice to be tested, not overly so. And that's the sort of bracket that you would sort of put that match in. A nice, strong win for them. The Malaysians chant and go safely through to the next round. Their title bid still afloat.